Welcome to the Love Them Knives channel. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on around here. The LTK Studios has now, brought in the civilian. And this is one wicked knife. Made in Japan. G-10 steel. Spyderco, satin grind. Shiny satin grind. This tip here, out here, you see that? Wow. Can you imagine? I mean, I've never done really, I used to have a Spyderco Civilian. I used to have like several. We'll be going down memory lane. G10 scales. You know, it's got this tip down. I guess you can go tip up. I don't know why they set it up for tip down, but they did. That's the way it came. Lanyard hole, black G10. It'd be, you know, I don't think I've seen different colored scales for these, but that would be kind of interesting. The only problem with this knife is that it's not an everyday type utility type blade design. This knife is specifically for self-defense. And oh brother, can you only imagine? I mean, I'd never seen a demonstration, and maybe it would be interesting, because can you imagine like just taking a pig carcass or something and hanging it from somewhere and then just to kind of simulate what it would be like in a self-defense situation? Woe be unto the person who comes in contact with this blade. I mean, wow, it is just so wicked. Wow. I don't know. I mean, I can't remember if I've ever really tried to cut paper with one of these before, because they're nasty. I mean, I think, okay. But I mean, it's just like, I think it would just cause a lot of damage to anything it came in contact with. Wow. Comes in a zipper pouch. You know, these things sell for, I can't remember, 150 or, I guess 179. Well, you can find them at different prices. I mean, I think I saw one on eBay that was like, maybe carried once or twice, it's like 125 plus shipping, or maybe a little bit more than that. I can't remember. But in any case, so yeah, obviously this Karambit type design is for self-defense. That 4.125 inch blade, ouch. Big long blade, over 9 inches overall. Can we call it a hawkbill? Well, I hope to tell you. Hollow grind, fully serrated. This one's just nasty all the way around. 4.75 ounces, not all that heavy. Law enforcement officers found themselves in situations couldn't carry a firearm, so, man, just shoot me. Just shoot me. I think I'd rather get shot. I think it'd be easier to, you know, if it was a through and through shot on a leg or arm, to recover from that than anything that could bring you, just a tissue damage. I just can only imagine. It's just such a wild ass. You got the Boye down here. It's a wild ass knife. It's a lockback, spider hole, deploy. Oh, just crazy. So these things have been around for a while. Hold on, let me show you. I'll show you the second page of this thing if you want to see it for pause and read purposes. But there you go. Intended to be used like an oversized claw. Oh my God. Just absolutely wicked. Absolutely wicked. Limited quantities, huh? Man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's pretty nutty. But old school. I remember being at this gun and knife show probably back in the early 90s, maybe in the mid 90s. I don't know. Got one like this, you know, the ones with the Tough Run, with the craton, the rubber inserts in them. See, and some of them were G2 blade and ATS 55. One or the other, depending. How crazy, huh? Yeah, maybe I gotta, because they had a pocket clip on them, Okay, so this is the pocket clip, see? And it had this big rubber insert in it. It was just like a big old dog's ear, you know, laying down here. Crazy. Interesting. I mean, interesting. Let me see. I printed out this picture. Will it tell us the... Oh, crap. I wasn't good enough to see the blade steel on that. But this one, it ain't got no shiny or rubber insert or any of that kind of thing. And I don't know if that's... I don't think that's painted. I think that's a powder coat pocket clip there. I've seen the Benchmade black painted ones and the powder coated ones, and I think this looks more powder coated to me. So it shouldn't mark up as bad. Incredible. Incredible. I think I've seen carbon fiber as well in the more modern, but they were expensive. I just don't know. I mean, carrying a knife, I mean, I think they're cool. I think they're wicked. They're absolutely for self-defense. But then they're not as useful because there's just a lot of things they can't do. So, I mean, in that regard, they're just a kind of a one-trick pony. But it's a hell of a trick, right? So they come with all this gobbledygook in here. Probably like warning you to stand 10 foot away from it. Oh my God, it's just, I can't imagine. I can only imagine. So there's your caution, and that kind of thing. I wonder what else they're saying in here. Notice. No, not a utility knife. There you go. In any case, yeah, they do have that warning in there. I've seen that before. But yeah, I've never held on to my civilian. I had the old one with the aluminum and the rubber insert, but I think I picked that up at a gun and knife show a long time ago, and it had about that much of the tip that had come off, and somebody had kind of profiled the tip a little bit. So that it really kind of destroyed the value of the knife. So I think I picked it up for like $45 or something. No pouch or anything. It's just, you know. But actually, I probably should have kept it for no more than it was worth. But it was the old, I think it was the either G2 or ATS 55 blade. In any case. So this is so cool. I mean, it's easy to deploy. It's just wicked. And it's lockback, but it's... wow, I don't know what to tell you. It's just nasty. So there you go, like 4 1/8, 4 1/4. I mean, if you get the wraparound on this thing from the tip, and like 9 1/8 overall, crazy form. 3mm blade stock, so 0.115, I imagine, something like that, 116. And then thickness, not terribly thick, 0.41 of an inch, so fairly slender carry. 10.5mm, G-10, fairly grippy. There's good texturing on there. Well, I mean, line it up with something like, well, how about its little brother here? An actual very utilitarian knife. And yeah, it's just big and wicked. And big old long handle. Big old long handle, but it's comfortable. I'm comfortable as the day is long. Reverse grip. Yeah, and I guess you could do that if you're, strategic with your knife fighting and skills and martial arts and stuff. You see how they do this serrated blade here? On the backside, it's just flat. I think I saw a knife sharpening guy sharpen these serrated by coming along the back and just taking a little off, and that re-sharpened these serrations. Because otherwise, I guess you'd have to come through here with like ceramic rods or something. So I don't know. I've never sharpened a serrated knife and hope to God never have to do it. I don't buy serrated knives, but they're nasty and they will do some damage. They're crazy. Oh well, hey, let's throw this on the scale, see what it weighs while I'm pondering the knife. 4.8 ounces. Okay, well, it's not ultra light, but it's not, 4.7. Make up your mind. 134 grams. So, yeah, it's it's an ounce heavier than the paramilitary is, It's a bigger knife, just a bigger knife all the way around. Let's go Mannix and Wicked Mama. Wow. Here you go. See what I'm saying? Just a big, big knife. Good size knife. Lots of room for the hands, though. Very comfortable in the hand. More real estate than I need, but, you're right in here. You really feel kind of locked into this when you're like this. I guess you could back up a little for extra extended reach. It's just some crazy stuff. Great self-defense knife. Not good for slicing tomatoes. Whatever. It might make the tomatoes pretty wicked. If it's Halloween, it'll probably do the pumpkin in a whole new design. I'll guarantee you. Oh my goodness. Yes, it will. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. This is too crazy. But it's fun. The Civilian's such a staple. It's been around so long. And, how can you not have it on your channel? It's just like one of those things you got to do. And now I've done it. You know what we do around here. And follow me on Instagram. Make sure and do that. Subscribe if you'd like. Table sales. Need I say it twice? They're really good. Giveaways? Even better. It's free. To subscribers only. Hit the button. Because you know what we do around here? We love them knives. So stay sharp.